Hello guys, we are back with our level 5, segment 5 segment. I am your host, player 1, the host with the most lives and unlimited continues. And just like I promised, here, live, in the Gamer's Attic, the one, the only, KETCHUM and Pikachu! Nice! Wow! Fantastic! How you doing, Pikachu?
Pikachu!
Woo!
Nice.
Wow, amazing. KETCHUM, thank you for being here today,
what
sir.
energy.
Where am I?
You are in the secret location, the Gamer's
Where
Attic.
am I?
Hey, that's
Okay,
you,
I was running from Spearows. You sent them to attack me.
I don't send anybody to attack anybody, first of all. Second of all, I talked to Professor Oak, and he told me that it was okay for you to come over here. We made a deal. He's gonna hook me up with
Professor
something.
Oak doesn't own me?
Huh? I apologize, but Professor Oak told me.
Wow.
Wow, your Pikachu speaks?
Yes, it's a rock. It's a Tyrion.
No, this is the Playertron 5000. It's not a TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very delicate.
Very delicate. So KETCHUM, I'm shocked that you're here. Tell us, how have you been?
Until Spearow started chasing me down.
Spearow started chasing you down?
Yeah, me and Pikachu.
Oh. Don't you have a Spearows?
No,
No, not yet.
so far I only caught a Charmander.
Okay, so tell us about your journey, how you and Pikachu got together.
Well, it started off with me being late to Professor Oak's lab, and I'm like, oh no. So I run all the way to Professor Oak's lab. There's no more Pokemon, Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, not there. And Professor Oak only had one Pokemon left, and that was Pikachu. And we had a little bit of trouble at the first. Spearow started chasing us down, but we became friends, and he did his special move. I think it's Electro Wave.
Electro Wave. Okay.
And
Cool.
it paralyzed all the Spearows and sent them flying off.
Okay.
And then I went and I saw this Charmander in the middle of nowhere. Okay. And looks like the trainer abandoned him. So I got the Charmander and I said if he wants to come with us. And he did. So
Pikachu
I
bird.
got him. I got him and he's in this Pokeball right now. Can't bring him out because he'll probably bring the more face.
Wow, I like this story. I like this story. This story would be even greater with some alcohol in it. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he needs alcohol.
I was only 10. Also, I forgot to mention this part.
You've been 10 years old for a long time.
Yeah, when are you gonna get
No, I just turned
You
10.
don't age?
I just
It's because you're from the virtual world, just like me. See, we both look great. This Pikachu speaks a lot. I mean, I like one. Where can I get one of these?
There's not another one, sorry.
No, this is the only one?
Well,
heard you can find it in Viridian Forest.
I heard that when these evolve, they turn into the dealer. From the last one. Yeah.
Max. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've heard of
Max
Detective
Payne?
Pikachu, but I've never heard of that.
That's what I've heard. They turn into Max
Okay, wait.
Payne.
Oh, I just seen this picture. Not that one. The other one before.
Yeah. So tell us
That one actually you just remembered. I forgot what part of my story. This is a very important part. So as we got along, Ho-Ho came flying by us.
Ho-Ho is a donut.
No,
That's what Santa says.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
He's the fiber.
Don't get him mad, okay? Relax.
And he dropped this
Oh,
feather.
this is very dangerous.
He dropped this feather that was called the rainbow wing.
The rainbow
and
wing.
it's supposed to guide me, the Ho-Ho. That's why I was being chased down by 0. And we lost our friends. I have no idea where we are. I just know this is the gamer's attic. That's all I know. But it's a nice place.
This is the secret location, Gamers Attic, the one and only. You should be,
Well, tell
you
me
should
the
feel
way out,
privileged
sir.
to be here. Only a select few get to get in.
Can you tell us what you feed Pikachu? Because I want to eat the same thing. Yes, energy.
I'm sorry, but they're only for Pokemon. If you eat one of Pikachu's Pokemon,
I think
can
your
explode?
Pikachu is going to zap me.
Then I'm fine.
Can you put him back?
no,
Put him back.
he
No,
does not
no,
like
put-
being in his
Yeah, he looks like he's about
He
to
does not like being in
break
his
the
Pokeball.
player 5,000.
Pikachu, high five.
Hey, can you control him?
Yeah.
We gotta keep the show going for 3 more segments. Are you nuts? What kind of power you bring here on the show?
He's got
I
some.
don't even know where we are.
The player's attic, that is the player 1, and you almost killed him.
He's only 10, he doesn't know.
Well, good. He's
Who's
in the
that?
virtual. He
Jeez.
can
I think I'm-
Oh, he came out of nowhere.
I think
This is
I.
Pikachu.
Who are you? I'm having amnesia. Drago Burst, another Gamers Attic member. Yeah.
I go burst in the house.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good.
Good. So you are an avid video game player. You're big into the Pokemon Go game.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about you and how you got started into video games. What did it for you?
Well, actually, my dad, he had a Nintendo 64.
Okay.
So when I was young, the first game I played was Mario 64.
Okay.
And from that point on, I just stayed playing any games my dad bought, and then I started asking for games for Christmas and birthday.
Wow, Mario 64. That's one of the best games ever made, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
First 3D Mario platformer.
Okay.
And
And talk to us about your experiences with Pokemon Go. Because I know you're a big avid player. You go out, you go raid, you catch these things, and
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that.
So I started playing Pokemon Go the day it came out. I was at my grandmother's house. It was June 15th, I believe.
Okay.
What year?
2016.
2016?
Yeah.
It wasn't 1984, was it?
No.
Oh,
So it came out. I downloaded it, and the first thing I did was go to my grandma and ask her, "I will be back in 2 hours. I'm gonna go run." So I go running to the mall, and I start catching everything I see. Learned how to play the game, and then saw 2 gyms, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to battle it. People already have things in there, so I just waited.
wow.
And I continued on. My uncle, he took me to places in which I caught more and got stronger Pokemon. So now I go around Pines and actually take down some gyms. And yeah.
So where's this Pine? Is this in the outer worlds or in the virtual world? I'm not too familiar with this area.
Pokemon Go is like in between.
Oh, in
It's
between.
like, you wander around the outer world, but you do it in the virtual world.
Using a tracking system, or
Yeah.
I mean, what do you call these things? I just found one of these. What is this?
That's called the cell phone.
A cell phone. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, anyways, very interesting. And what level are you?
I just became a level 30.
Level 30.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Are you in now? Pokemon Go. You can raid these monsters in groups, right?
Yeah.
Do you belong to a group?
So there's a chat there's a chat on the phone where you can go with a bunch of people, and it would always send raids in which you would do legendary raids, like rare Pokemon that you won't find in the wild normally. So like you could go and do a Tyranitar raid,
Okay.
and then catch them, have a chance to catch them, and then use them in other battles.
Okay.
And throw them in gyms.
Now, why does it have to be a he? Are they he, she, or what?
Well, they just added genders, so it could be either he or she.
Okay.
Legendaries, they have no gender, but you still have a chance to catch them and use them to battle, but you cannot put them in gyms because
Wow.
they're too strong to take.
Wow.
I keep on hearing the word gym. You mean like a workout gym? That's where you put it?
Gyms are places, are locations that you go and you can put Pokemon inside them and have people battle them, and then you can go back, heal them, put more, and take down other people's gyms. They're like territories.
Oh, wow.
So like, Yeah.
And there's specific colors, right?
Yeah.
For the groups, right? So there's team...
Yellow and red.
Give me the teams.
Mystic is blue.
Mystic is blue.
Yellow is Instinct. And Valor is red.
And Valor is red, okay. And didn't they just release a couple of new Pokemon out into the wild?
Yeah. So when the game came out, it was first Gen 1, and which was the first 150. But a couple were exclusive to different areas in the world. And then we have one here, which was CoHost. And then a year later, they released Gen 2, in which they had events, which was the Pokemon Go Fest that they held in Chicago.
Okay.
But that one didn't go very well because...
There was a glitch or something.
One of your friends. Glitch.
There you go again. How many times have I said glitch on this show? Glitch, glitch, glitch.
10 times.
Okay, very interesting. Well, thank you so much, Drago Burst, for being on the show. I really enjoyed having you here today. And he is one of our Gamers Addict members. And thank you so much, sir, for being here. Ash Ketchum, over here, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you put your Pikachu back. Oh, he's
trying a lot of noise.
There you go. Take it with you.
Not my Pikachu.
It's in with you.
This is not my Pikachu.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I can catch you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see something. I see something. Can you call your Pikachu here?
Pikachu. Pikachu. Come on.
So thank you guys for this
Wait a
segment.
minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Stay.
Can you bring him out?
Pikachu, use Thunder Shock right now.
Oh, no.
I want to catch this guy.
What is
We need
this?
to finish the
Use
show.
Thunder
Violence against player one.
Thunder Shock, Pikachu. Go.
Controller. Now. Pause.